Tell me something, Flosstube. Aren't you tired watching my YouTube? Good morning, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours, and I wanted to do this intro. I had a little laugh preparing for this. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in on my 36th Flosstube video. And it's going to be a short video. I don't have a lot to tell you, but I wanted to show you my homework updates. And yeah, that's going to be it. So, life updates. Nothing much going on, just work and be tired. And yeah, just had my B12 shot, and that always makes me feel better. We had a heat wave last week. It's still hot, but not as hot as last week. Last week was tipping in the 40s, 40 degrees Celsius, and it was not fun. As you know me, if you know me, you know that I am not a fan of the heat. I am a winter girl or a fall girl, and I am not a summer girl. I don't like the heat. I can't stand it. I don't function with these temperatures. So, but nothing to do about that. So you're here for stitching, so I'm going to show you my stitching update. This time around I only have homework to show you for the School of Magical Stitches. So let's show you. The first thing I would like to show you is year 4 week 8 was the end of the year for School of Magical Stitches, year 4, and we had to work on 6 projects. And the first one, oh, I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I'm back. I just had my I don't know what to call it, the things I stitched on, I had them incorrectly in my pile, so I just had to organize that. So the first thing I worked on was Pretty Little London, and that was for the first assignment for your year 4 week 8. Words are not hard. I had to do 200 stitches on items that are touching, and I didn't have a lot of trouble with finding a project, but I read it both ways. So items that are touching to me, as in I feel the feels, or items that are actually touching. So I explained both ways in my homework assignment. The project is Pretty Little London, and it's touching because I went there last year for a graduation gift for my son, and we went there together. We had a city trip and we had a lot of fun, and that was touching to me. And this is a memory piece, and it's this one by Satsuma Street. And here's a picture of where I was before. And this is what I have so far. I am sitting in a different spot this time because it's very sunny, and I didn't want to use my studio lights, so I am sitting on the other side of my table, and I hope this doesn't wash out because of the sunlight, but we will see. I worked on the top part of this building and the building next to that, so they are touching. So yeah, I think I made quite a bit of progress. I had to do 200 stitches and I did 201. So the next assignment is 100 stitches on something that makes you laugh. That was a bit hard because I don't have pieces I have to laugh at, but I think my friends, every friend I have, every stitchy friend I have, is making me laugh, as in cheerful. So I chose the project Circle of Friends by Mirabilia, which is this one. And here's a picture before. And let's see, yes, if I can hold this up. I made quite a bit of progress. I chose to work on the arm of the second girl, the girl on the left. And yeah, I think it's going to be gorgeous, this piece. I love working on this fabric. This is 32 count Murano, and I think the color is called taupe. It's a brown grayish fabric, and yeah, love working on this fabric, and I think it looks wonderful. So can't wait to get back to that. The third project is Olga's autumn stocking. 200 stitches on a project you needed help with. As you all know, I needed help with my fabric choice. When I started it, I wanted to work on a orangey fabric, but I chose in the end for a creamy pearl fabric, which is Paul Stitches Pearl, which is a 35 count, and I'm working that one 1/2 with all the specialty flosses. This is the original by Plum Street Samplers. And here's a picture of where I was before. And here I am now. I love this. I love this colors. I love these browns. I love the variegation in it. And yeah, this is a gorgeous piece. It's going to be a gorgeous piece. So that's Olga's autumn stocking. And the next one is, let's see if I have it right here. Yes, is 200 stitches on an ingredient found in Polyjuice Potion. That was a bit hard. I had to Google it, which were the ingredients, and yeah, in the end it had to be hair or some kind of grass. So I chose, I'm sorry for the glare, A Perfect World by the Scarlet House, which I just started. Here's a picture before. And I have to move my thread out of the way. I hope you can see it. There's a thread hanging here, but I worked on the grass. I did a total of, let's see, 212 stitches. And I am in love with this piece. It works really nice on this fabric. It's 28 count white mustard by XQ Design, and I'm working my way with the not the called for colors. I am doing the DMC conversion, and when I can substitute the DMC for Victorian Motto sampler threads, I will. So yeah, I think it's gorgeous. Then the next piece, has been a long time coming. We had to do 100 stitches on a grave or a graveyard. There is not much like that in my whip pile, so I chose Spooky Halloween Sampler by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and right here is a little graveyard with 2 graves. So I thought, yes, that's going to be the project. Here's a picture of where I was before. And I had to do 100 stitches, and I did 135. Let's see if I can show you. Yes, this is better. I worked on the L block with the lollipops and the bat, and I finished the E block. or at least the E in the block. And yeah, it's not much until I have a finish, and I hope to finish this before this Halloween. So we will see about that. Then the next project, which is the last project of this week, is 200 stitches in grey or black, which I believe was because of Voldemort, or who you can't name his name, or how you pronounce it in English, because I am used to the Dutch translation. So it's this project, Beggars Christmas by Threadwear Primitives. And here's a picture of where I was before. And here I am now. This is 36 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. And I worked on the crow. So I did quite a bit. I hope to finish this year, but we will see if I manage to do that. So yeah, love this, and love this fabric to work on. Then we had this week, year 5, week 1. I'm not quite finished with this week, but I finished 2 out of 3 projects. We had to work 3 projects for 300 stitches each. The first one is work on a whip that, in your opinion, can get boring as you work on it. I don't think this is any way boring, but yeah, it's a mandala and it's repetitive, so I think it can get boring when you just mirror everything in it. So I chose that project. It's De Vogels, like this. De Vogels by Joke Trebbe de Nijs. And yeah, here's a picture of where I was before. And I did a total of 347 stitches, and this is what I have so far. It's going to be beautiful. It's 32 count natural raw linen, and I'm working with paradijsschade, paradise floss from our LNS owner Joke Trebbe de Nijs, and these are silks. So yeah, I really love this project, and I'm not working on it frequently. So the next project I finished for this week's homework is something I worked on longer than 6 months ago. We had to work on a project that's been in suspension for at least 5 months, and I was working on it this week, and I couldn't think of a reason why I didn't work on it, because I love it. I love how it looks. I love everything about it. So I don't have a before picture or a picture of how it looks like when it's finished with me, because I didn't print it out because it was a freebie. So this is what it looks like when it's finished, and this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And then I need to put something behind it to show you. And it's still in the hoop. This is what it looks like now. I just worked my way with the black thread, 310, and yeah, just filling in. I did a total of 317 stitches, and yeah, in love with this project. And then the last project I am still working on. I'm not finished with my homework yet, but I can show you what I have so far. That's not a problem. I chose stitch on something with no faces, and that includes animals, fairies, humans. Everything with a face was excluded. We couldn't work on a project with faces. So I chose Castle Walls by Ink Circles because it has no faces at all. So here's a picture of where I was before. And we need to do a total of 300 stitches, and I am nowhere near that because I just worked on it last night, and I'm going to finish it, the homework assignment today. So this is what I have so far. Let's see if I can pull away the threads. I'm working on this with Silks for You, PR 147 and 069. And this is just gorgeous. Yeah. In love with this. I am so loving working on this project. I dyed this fabric myself with gray and with some modeling, darker modeling. This is 20 count even weave. I don't know which brand. And I'm working my way 1/1. So beautiful piece, and can't wait to stitch on it today. So that was my homework for the last 2 weeks. You will see my finished castle walls, or at least the homework assignment finished next time. That is the same for Christmas stitching in July. I am not done with my homework yet for this week, so I couldn't choose a Christmas project yet. So I will show you next time in my Flosstube video what project I chose and how far I've gotten. So that's for next time. I am excited. The only two things I would like to tell you for this video is Pam and Steph, I blame you. I was watching their video before Stitch Gone, and they were showing Primitive Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and I saw it a couple of times, and it's not available in the Netherlands, but there is a digital subscription. So I was looking that up to see the costs and if it was doable for me, and it was not very expensive. So I chose to get a digital subscription, and that gives me the whole year of 2018 as back issues. So yeah, I love this magazine. It has so much beautiful, gorgeous, cute designs in it. Especially the Barbara Anna ones I saw. They are just gorgeous. And yeah, I blame Pam and Steph. They showed it, and I immediately went on the internet and looking it up, and yeah. So that's that. And the last thing is, there was I think 2 months ago a sale going on with Heaven and Earth Designs. 50% off, and I was restraining myself to not look at that website because I didn't want to buy anything, but there were some things on my wish list, and yeah, long story short, I bought one. I restrained myself to that one, just one, and it was one I eyed for a very long time. So it's a Stitch in Time Winter, which is a part of a Stitch in Time, the bigger one. And I have a picture right here. This is the one I bought. And I'm just saying to myself and convincing myself not to start it before I finish my current Heaven and Earth designs. Let's see how long I can manage without starting this one. So shall we make a bet out of it? How long do you think I can manage not to start this one? It contains my favorite colors. It contains my favorite season. How long can I wait until I start it? I am not sure. So we will see. And yeah, let's Just let me know in the comments, and how long do you think I can manage to stay off of starting it? So I don't know. So that was it. This is my day off. It's Thursday and I had to start with this, but I didn't. It's Thursday the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful time with all the fireworks and picnics. We don't do that here in the Netherlands. We don't celebrate the 4th of July because it's not a national holiday for us. But I hope you have a wonderful day today, and happy birthday, Cash, from Chelsea. He is 1 right now, so happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day with your mother and grandmother. And yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to finish my homework and then film a little clip for my next video of the Christmas project I'm choosing. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you are a regular watcher, subscriber, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I am well on my way of reaching my goal of 999 subscribers, so Pascal, my son, can be my 1000th. Yeah, it's fun. And if you are new to my channel and just tuning in, welcome, and I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you find your way to the subscribe button and yeah, help me reach my goal. And yeah, thank you very much in advance. And I will see you, I think, in about 2 weeks. So happy stitching, happy 4th of July, and see you next time. Bye for now.